guys, this is Acidic Roots. It's time for part 2 of Let's Play Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. Now, this is still a Luigi playthrough. You're definitely going to need him for some of the tasks that you're going to have to get ready to do. But kind of makes me wonder the concept of designing a Mario stage. Because really, I assume that creating one is not as difficult as, you know, playing through it. Obviously, it may take like a week or so to get one stage done. Maybe it won't. Maybe it only takes 2 days. But this is something we need to look to Nintendo to be able to start telling us. But, you know, of course, developing a stage is different from programming a stage, so. But this game did come out less than a year after Super Mario Brothers, so that was the thing there. So this actually came out in June of 1986, so it almost makes me wish I would have done this game last year, but I really don't think I would have had the tenacity to do it a year ago. So I definitely attempted to do this game back in November and December, and it didn't turn out that well. But, you know, as it stood, you know, just a few months of progress have shaped me, and now I'm able to beat 31 out of 32 stages in this game. It's actually 52, but I may not. I don't think I'm gonna attempt Worlds A through D. So there's a few extra antics going on here. But yeah, June of 1986 is when this game came out in Japan, and I do think, you know, between that, the Nintendo was just coming out in America, so, you know, Nintendo of America said, hey, you know, this game's too tough, we don't want to tarnish Mario's name by making the series too hard too early. That's a tough jump. I think for Mario that's a tough one to get to. So this is definitely such a stage you're gonna need Luigi. That's the first, you know, turtle jump you're gonna have to do. But yeah, it was too tough. We said, hey, you know, let's focus on Super Mario Bros. 2, the Doki Doki Panic game, and that was what we had. Now, actually, that game, you know, as far as me talking about that one, it is, I mean, it has personality, but this is so obscure. That's really the thing about it, is I don't know what happened to the developers of that game. I don't know why there was never a Doki Doki Panic 2. You know, I know the game takes place in some sort of dream world, and you know, they said forget it. You know, it's a one-time trip. It just makes you wonder what the hell is going on. As far as that we're concerned, I mean, that's basically the thing, is why we never saw that again. But basically, as far as the Mario series we're concerned, you do get 3 full-fledged adventures, this being the second. And usually the middle one in a trilogy is typically the toughest one. But really, Super Mario Bros. 3 takes a pretty large cake in itself. Now, just note to you, the viewers, that this is going to be a lot of deaths. Originally, I was going to show all the way to World 6, me completing World 6, but that would have taken 30 minutes. I'm trying to get this entire game wrapped up in 6 or 7 parts total, and right now this is the second part, so this is going to be 17 minutes, but you know, the whole thing is these are going to be a little bit beefier. It's not going to be like Super Mario Brothers, for one thing. But I believe either this is a maze, or yeah, this is either a maze or it's yeah, that's the only real thing to say with that. But the one thing I think for any new coming viewers who want to try out the Lost Levels, the main theme that the game is trying to prevent you from doing is running through the stages and being careless. I mean, you're gonna notice that the turtles appear in places where if you try to run and jump over them, you're gonna get hit. That's the whole thing. You can't just run and a fourth of the stage disappears. So anytime you try to just make a sprint, there's probably gonna be something that'll stop you. It's just like in Sonic the Hedgehog, where if you tried to run the whole way, they'd put a spike strip to block your progress. So, know that. But, as it were, World 4 is complete, and it's time for the, lovely World 5. Snow is featured, so... Alright, this is a different playthrough. This is still in February. So this is yet more of the same here. I kinda did get the majority of this game done in February, but I wanted to wait until March, which I actually did. I finished up the game in the first couple days of this month, just to get it going. This is what I'm talking about, the being patient thing. You can't just fly through this. But so I do like the silver pipes. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I mean, another good game there is Mario RPG. I don't know, the Super Nintendo had some really brilliant Mario games, which I actually didn't mind that much. I think Mario RPG was just another one that kind of got ignored a lot, but I do recommend it. I don't know where that came from, just extra thoughts, but... So, Luigi's Traction, I'm not really sure which of the Mario Brothers is the worst of the pair to do. And by the way, welcome to the Wind segments. Wind will be something that'll make split-second timing even that more integral. So, make sure you pay attention. But, yeah, I mean, really, Luigi is going to slide. So, you just have to, I think in some cases, a jump when you land. So if you jump and then you land and you slide a bit, jumping will prevent you from sliding further. But sometimes you may not have the room to do that. So, you just have to really, I mean, your thumb is going to be on the D-pad quite a bit. It's going to be the whole thing is, I mean, I remember watching my thumbs when I would play this game, and you would go, your thumb would mash to the left and mash to the right, mash to the left to the right, just going back and forth like a seesaw or something. That's how precise some of these jumps have to be. Super Mario World does not do this. Super Mario Bros. 3 does not do this. I don't even think Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario USA does this. That's really the thing, is just the Lost Levels. But as it were, just understand once again, Luigi can jump past the flagpoles. Sometimes I think you'll die, not entirely positive, but in other cases you will go back to a reverse. I mean, the goal is not to go past the flagpole, I'm gonna tell you that. You may think, oh, this is awesome, I couldn't do this before, but you will be punished. So, in almost all instances. Yeah, there's the poison mushroom again. Despite how graphically sparkled they are not, you know, there's still nothing healthy. So it's one extra thing. But you're gonna, I mean, the number of these actually increased by quite a bit. So, you know, as the world, getting into world 6, 7, and 8, you're gonna see these at least 3 times per world. So, and like I was saying, the Starman, I don't even know how many times the Starman. Don't even ask me about a 1-up mushroom. I mean, I actually know a few of the locations in Super Mario Brothers, but trying to find those in lost levels. I mean, I know that there are power players out there that can do it, but I mean, and I suppose I owe it to myself to actually, you know, integrate this game into my common knowledge. Because I can safely say that Super Mario Brothers is integrated, and Legend of Zelda is, at least the first quest, but not necessarily Lost Levels or the second quest in Legend of Zelda. Both of which, you know, I've attempted, that's another story there, is I attempted to do second quest in Zelda, and I basically got to the 3rd dungeon. I've died probably more than 8 times. Zelda tracks your progress of deaths as a way of inspiring you to do it correctly, but I mean, that game, I mean, I can handle Zelda the first quest, but even that, I mean, basically every dungeon except for Ganon's palace, the 9th dungeon, was easy to take in. That's the whole thing, is both first and second quest in Zelda, Dungeon 9 is the worst of the worst. But it's healthy. I mean, that's the whole thing, is it's a healthy trip going through Zelda. I mean, the level design and the concept design was ingenious, and you know, there's nothing like playing through those first couple stages in addition to the enemies that you face. So the mummies, what else? All those enemies that you encounter in Zelda are memorable. But so yeah, but that's the whole thing. I mean, that's another thing right there that I'm just really unaware of. I mean, if there wasn't like Nintendo Fun Club and Nintendo Power and all that, I really don't think too many people would have beaten Zelda. Or at least not the second quest, because there were so many things like finding those secret rupees. There's no way you would have known to light those bushes or that sort of thing. You basically would have been having to do it the whole entire time. But so, and you do need money. But back to Mario. This is yet another tricky one. I mean, if you're paying attention here, Luigi's jump kind of winds up being a deterrence, just because he hits the ceiling and then that flags your jump and you will fall in the pit. So, just one extra thing to note here. But, you know, it may not be recommended to actually switch to Mario. So, but, you know, as far as like the setup of the 4 stages in these worlds go, I think normally the one I have the hardest time with is actually not the castle ones. I think it's actually the 3rd stage of the world. First stage, normally I can beat. Second stage, probably not too much more of an issue, even though it's more of a slight more challenge, but it's usually stage 3 of the world that gives me the most issue, and that's the athletic stages for the most part. I really hate 7-3 in this game, where you have to use the springs to get across the entire stage, and then in addition to that, the wind shows up. I really did not like that stage design at all. I mean, I wish, you know, obviously, were the wind not in the game, it might have been a little bit more doable, but that was probably, it stands out in my mind as one of my least favorite stages. Now, the only one worse than that stage is stage 8-3. Now, I couldn't beat that game, and that really, I think only the most skilled of Mario players could actually beat that stage. But, you know, despite my hardest attempts, I just was unable to actually do it. So, but I did manage to beat the game. So. Yeah, so this is what you're dealing with, is literally 4 or 5 minutes worth of mistakes. So this is the reason why Japan was the only country to really get this game. Because they understood how mad people were going to get, especially on the Nintendo. There's no way. I mean, I'll tell you right now, here's an extra little fun fact. If you wanted to get to worlds A through D in the Nintendo version in Japan, you had to beat this game 8 times. So, I don't know if there was a save function. I think it was actually released for the disc system. But you had to beat this game 8 full times, and then you only got, well, yeah, basically you had to beat the lost levels 8 times. So that, some people can't even beat it once, some people can't even get halfway through the game. But, so, I lost the point I was trying to make. Yeah, I lost the point I was trying to make. I had something else to say, but yeah, this is the reason why this game is not featured outside of Japan. Well, yeah, there would have been no way. Well, let's just beat King Koopa and be done with it. We'll save some more of these antics for part 3. So hopefully you enjoyed these experiences. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more fun, and part 3 should be up later in the month.